Tafawa Balewa Square, TBS. Tafawa Balewa Square was initially used as a horsing ground called Lagos Race Course. The edifice was constructed by General Yakubu Gowon in 1972 and named after Nigeria's first Prime Minister, Sir Tafawa Balewa. Tafawa Balewa Square is located at 45/57 Marcy Bangboshe Street on Lagos Island, Lagos, and referred to as TBS. TBS is a 50,000-seater capacity venue and houses the Remembrance Arcade, the 26-story Independence House, which at a time was the country's tallest building. When Lagos served as the country's seat of government, the National Assembly Complex was within the TBS. Also in the square are the National Broadcasting Commission Office, the Nigerian Hydrological Services Agency Office, shopping centers, travel agencies, restaurants, car parking lots, and a bus terminal. Tafawa Balewa Square is adorned with beautiful statues of white horses and red eagles, symbols of strength and dignity. Our historic neighbors include the King's College and the Holy Cross Cathedral. Tafawa Balewa Square hosted some of the country's memorable events, such as the Independence Day in 1960, when Nigeria gained independence from Britain, the Armed Forces Remembrance Day, which is celebrated annually on January 15. The edifice is a national cultural asset. Tafawa Balewa Square, SOUQ Enlightenment. We've got just what you need right here at Femi Wash Media. Call it the Midas Touch and you wouldn't be wrong. Let us record, produce, mix and master your audio like nobody does. Reach us on our contact today for the best quality job.
Hello and welcome to the Friday edition of SOUQ Sports. It's nice being here. The weekend is about rolling out and we'll say, hey, congratulations to everyone out there. I want to say happy Easter in advance, and for everyone observing the Good Friday, be good and be the best. It's SOUQ Sports. My name is SOUQ, John Rogers SOUQ. So today we'll take you back to Miami. It's heading towards semifinals and knockouts are taking place. Big names gone, big names still remaining. We'll go to MotoGP, that's in sports business. We'll talk some football and we will come back home to Africa and discuss business as usual. I'm not alone. I still have the whole gang here with me, and for those faces you get to see once in a week, we are glad they are still here. Charles, how are you doing?
Well, it's nice to be here. It's Friday. Always remind us that it's Friday, and when you know it's Friday, the weekend games are coming up. We have big games coming up this weekend, and we have title deciders also coming up this weekend, and we love to see it. It's the game of football and we talk sport business as well. So let's see how we can correlate and make big money this weekend. Juvie.
Well, it's glad seeing you, Charlie. It's glad seeing you around. You know how it is. It gives me such an enormous pleasure to always come here. Welcome to Miami. The rest will be fun, all right? My guy's out officially, but hey, I'm still here standing. Whatever happens, enjoy. On the way to Galilee. But right now, man, I'll be triumphing very soon. All right, love, we're back to choose. Let's take you around the world in 45 minutes.
Okay, yeah, just like the saying, let's go around the world. Just hold there, don't go anywhere. We're going to do short break. And when we come back, we'll hit Miami. Stay there.
In the heart of sub-Saharan Africa, where commerce meets progress. Welcome to SOUQ News, your source for business, economy, and development insight that drive nations forward. From the vibrant streets of Lagos, Africa's fastest economic hub, SOUQ News takes you on a journey of discovery, analyzing and reporting the facts that lay the foundation for growth and development. We don't just report the news, we create it. SOUQ News is more than a channel. It is a catalyst for change, spotlighting the stories that shape economies, inspire entrepreneurs, and fuel progress. Covering business, finance, technology, energy, and many more, SOUQ News provides a daily deep dive into the stories that matter, interviews with industry titans, and analysis that empowers your understanding of economy.
Welcome back. It's still SOUQ Sports, and we are heading straight to Miami Open. For those that know, yes, you know, Yannick Sinner is still there, the Australian Open champion. Yes, he has had a very funny tournament. For those that are following that particular Australian Open final, he is still going to meet the same young man again in this semi-final. And the funny side of it is that in this same tournament, Miami Open last year, this same two people met, and one triumphed in here, the other one triumphed in Australia. Now they are meeting in semi-final. So hey, but congratulations to Yannick. He progressed to the semi-finals, courtesy of beating his opponent 6-4, 6-2 against 60th ranked guy. Well, I wish him the best. Now, for several people that were expecting Alcaraz to do something beautiful, early part of this morning, that is African time, we want to say, don't worry. The young man came, he saw, and he was beaten. But all the same, we want to say congratulations to Alexander Zverev. He also have qualified for the semi-final. So it's going to be more of the first four names versus other names. So we never can tell who will triumph in this particular one. Congratulations to all of them. Hey, Alcaraz, don't worry, go home, try again next time. There's another Open happening just by the corner.
Maybe he's still feeling the effect of the base thing. I mean, maybe impaired vision or something. But it's good to see that it's not just the names that we're getting. We're getting also people that don't have the name come and take away people that are with the name or feel like they are entitled to be there. But anyway, you see, we just appreciate when there's competitiveness in the game and just give us something different instead of
same name, same.
Yes, I think while we have diversity in the game and people are coming even from Asia and all around the world, coming to come and put stamps in this game and show that they can actually compete instead of tagging it an European competition or European game. But then it's good to see that Miami is giving us something different and beautiful this year.
Juve put his money on Alcaraz. Sorry, Juve.
No, I didn't put any money. But I was expecting upset, maybe not from
the game
with him,
Alcaraz,
but it's a beautiful sport, and Nobody holds it perpetually. I mean, the greats, if Djokovic is not here, hey, what do we say? Congratulations, try again some other time.
Okay, while you're trying, I want to say congratulations to Elena. The 4th seed moved into the Miami final for the 2nd straight year. I hope she does what she did the last time. I want to say yes, she's just 24, and these younger people are not slowing down. They are not slowing down at all. Then this is the part I like. For the last 3-4 opens, the past winners, the defending champions, they've all played the finals. For the past 3, they won. Now let's get to see if Danny Medvedev is going to do the same thing. But he is meeting someone else that also won sometime last year. But this is where he won his last competition.
Game, yeah.
And this is going to be like his first back-to-back, should he win.
Should he win, yeah.
So to Danny Medvedev, we wish you the best. All that how do you call it?
Yeah, success syndrome.
Now, don't listen to Juvie. It doesn't work. Who win? Second is also some good money.
Yeah, and the best man also will always win. I mean, if you play a good game, you should. If you don't come against someone who plays a better game, then you should.
You never can tell.
You
Beast
can't,
can also come to play.
It's always difficult to call this kind of game because we've seen it over the years, especially when we had the 3 giants play. And if we have Djokovic and Rafael play the final, it's difficult to call because there are more of heavyweights in the game. And
this is semi-final.
This is semi-final.
Why are they meeting now?
This is final worthy. When I was on my way here, I was like, this is a final worthy match. But it's good that we're going to see someone new, take it in the final if things go the way we want it.
If there's someone new wins. Okay, now to other news still on tennis, Novak Djokovic has split. He has told his coach Goran Idondu, let's part ways. We are still very good friends. And for those that might not know, the coach used to be a former Wimbledon champion, and he also has Maria, who also happens to be a champion also part of his coaching crew. But 2024, this season has not been it didn't start well for Djokovic. It didn't start well
for, yeah. And it's good to see because we see champions make champions. How do we say Juvie? He said champions begat champions, and we see that he has put himself amongst champions. So now that he's getting some awkward results for his caliber of player that he is a sign. I would say it's a time for him to worry and try something different. I mean, can't keep going with the same crew that he has been with, and now that he's seeing something different, he has to change. It's time for new personnel to come in, people with different ideology, people with different, taste for the game, and they can spur him back to winning ways.
This is just one season.
Yeah, with them.
Okay, one and a half season.
2022. 2022 that
2022.
1.5 season.
So I think probably he's not thinking retirement.
No, not retirement. It's the coach that he's
No. It's Djokovic. I'm looking at, man. Age is beginning to tell on you as well.
Leave this age alone.
I mean, it's the truth.
Is it your age?
Andre
Agassi?
No, not listen. Murray, a few days ago, had to also bow to injury. I mean, for him to have had this stellar performance over the years, it goes to show, yes, he's good, but sometimes you need to ask yourself, is it with the coaching crew or age is beginning to tell on me? 2023, he had outstanding. Three Grand Slam, apart from Alcaraz coming to stop him.
So what changed? I mean, it's just last year.
Yeah, man, so much. Age could just mess you up.
Oh, you mean you wake up one day and realize
you never can tell, man. I mean, but with this guy, he's had a good run. But I mean, from what he said, I mean, he on the social media post, you could see that there had been infighting or grudges with his coach Goran. And I just think, probably it's the best time for them to go, because he was saying, man, on his part, yes, but on his part, the coach's part, it might not be a good feeling. But Djokovic, you had a good one. I mean, 3 Grand Slam the same year. Well, but hey, let him take the bow. For me,
I think
Djokovic should take a rest, not for too long. And
reevaluate. Hold on. We need to really understand where you are coming from to know where you're going to.
No. I'm saying he's had a good. If you check 2023, 2022, 2021, 2020, he's been there. I mean, he's had a good run. Yes, he had a good run. And so, parting with the coach right now, is it the best one? Well, it's left for him to decide.
Okay.
I just will be here watching.
Just like he said, we will be here enjoying the beautiful game. Now let's go to that. For those that got the kick end of 2023, you all remember Luke Littler, the young man. He has continued that particular extraordinary rise from last year, and he has won his first Premier League that night with a 6-4 win over Nathan Aspinall, who happens to be the leading champion. That was in Belfast. Now, Luke Littler is 17, and that was okay. That was just last year. Last year, November, December, and he took the world by storm. So right now, he's not in the top 4 yet, not even in the top 10, but winning this particular one gives him a very good edge to go and progress.
But it puts him on number 8 of the standings at the moment.
Number 8, standing for qualification or world standing?
Yeah, I'm standing for qualification for playoffs.
For playoffs, he has qualified, but for world ranking...
Yeah, no, I'm not talking of the world ranking. I'm talking of the playoffs for the Premier League.
Yes.
He's in 8th place, so I think in 1 to 4 playoffs to determine who wins the league at the end of the season.
Yes, but from this particular championship, I want to say congratulations, he's going to the next round. He's still there, and we wish him the best. You're only 17. Juve is a preacher and a sucker for the younger ones. Why he doesn't want the older ones to keep playing, I don't know. But hey, let's go to athletics. For those that are not aware, we're talking about World Cross Country Championship. Or we should just rename it World East African
Cross Country
Championship.
Because they always come and they sweep all the awards away. And those that have been training all the while, imagine hosting it in Europe and the Africans come and sweep all the trophies. Number 1, 2, 3.
Be specific.
Okay.
The Kenyans and
the East Africans.
Yeah, Kenyans, Ethiopians, Ugandans.
Yeah, that's where the money is, man.
The beautiful part about this particular championship is that if you go on every news outlet, every blog, all what the names you get to see are the Europeans, English, because they have the press. Then towards the end, they now tell you who's the world champion, blah, 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 all happen to be East Africans. Then when the championship comes, now let's tell you straight. For this particular championship, the Kenyans are still coming. Beatrice Chipa, who happens to be the world champion on the female side. Then Kiplomo Jacob, who happens to be the champion on the male side. They are all coming.
And they are poised to repeat
it's not repeat. It's just they've had back to back and back. It's
don't
made
forget
for
Joshua.
Them. Yeah,
the Olympic champion. He's also coming.
So I think it's their tough. It's made for them. Yes, we'll welcome the input and the monies from the Europe and the rest.
It's a federation. We all belong to the federation.
Yeah, we belong, but man, it's meant for us.
Okay, so if you will all agree with me, let's just rename that particular sport, that cross-country, World East African cross-country competition.
Yeah, East. Just let's be specific. It's East and a bit of the North. Not West. Man, West, I don't know. What really... Is it that we can't run?
We prefer running fast. Something is always chasing us.
We prefer running fast and getting to the finish line.
Oh,
something is chasing us.
But we wouldn't say perseverance is not is the problem, because we have persevered and we have gone through a lot.
No, we go through a lot. We are the happiest, one of the happiest in the world.
That's why we run very fast. We are going on a break and SOUQ Sports will be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Got just what you need right here at Femi Wash Media. Call it the Midas touch and you wouldn't be wrong. Let us record, produce, mix and master your audio like nobody does. Reach us on our contact today for the best quality job.
Yes, welcome back. It's still SOUQ Sports. We go straight to golf. Now, there's something that is about to happen. Now, we're talking about Scotty Scheffler, the guy that just won the last two Opens. Now, he is trying to get to be PGA's first person after a very, very long time to win 3 back-to-back PGA Opens. And he has started very well. Do you think it's possible? This is like, Juvie, what's your chief saying? Yes? No? Put my money down?
No, don't put... The money is not even ready yet, so don't put anything down. But I think it's a good one as it stands right now. He's he's doing well. The third on the
first day opening, yeah, he's up there already.
Yeah, so we expect he keep pace, and the money is good, but others are also not smiling, and so. I think it's going to be a major. It will be tough winning this one with the way the ladder looks right now.
He has started well.
He has started well.
He
didn't start this well at the Players' Championship.
Yeah, I mean, if he is poised to win the 3-peat, why can't he do it? I mean, he has all the qualities that
just like the rest.
Just like just like the rest. Let's go straight to sports business. Congratulations, Donald Sports is expected to make a sale. That's for Liberty Media for over 6 billion euros. 4 billion euros. That's $4.3 billion. Juvie, which time we call money, you just open your mouth and be looking. Yes, it's real. Like, it's very real.
No, basically, I'm excited every time, but I'm just wondering, when do these guys get this money that we don't get? When you mentioned Liberty, I was thinking, are you thinking of Liberty Stadium in Ibadan? I mean, these are the things that come to mind, man. How do these guys generate this? So much capital, and
while you're thinking how they generate the money, now UEFA, that's where we're going to. Now they are targeting 750 million euros per season, sponsorship, licensing, income for the coming season, for all their competitions, just for the coming season. Now, remember that for the past season they made 538.7.
Yeah.
Let it sink in. So they are looking at that projection.
Yeah, they'll make more. They're looking to make more. That's across the European competitions. They have the 3 tiers of their European code.
They raised like 32, right, for your Champions League now.
And this is not just coming based on. It's coming based on the market sales, the businesses they do behind.
Yeah.
I mean we always speak about sports business. We have not even really explored to the extent of which money exchanges hands in sports, in business, and in football alone.
Yeah, I'm thinking of some country, their budget for the year.
For the year, and then you think about
budget
of some countries,
some
African countries, and.
Wow. Okay, now before somebody decides to throw some shades, let's go to championship. Let's go to championship. Now this is the side I don't understand. December, Leicester was leading the table by over 14 points. 14 points to be precise. Okay, 17 points. Now, after Leicester, we had the other guys that went on relegation.
Leeds.
We had Leeds, we had Southampton.
But
now, fast forward to February, March. They've lost that entire point, and Leeds is on top.
On goal
difference, although they have a match left. Yeah, and to make matters very funny, we have Ipswich Town.
Ipswich is
from nowhere.
Closing down the barrel.
1 point different. How did it happen?
It would all be paid to Leicester City and their downhill performance, because if you see, in the last 4 games, they've not been able to pick up results as they would have expected. I don't know if the Asian Games and the AFCON affected their performances. They didn't really lose players, if you ask me, because Nacho and the rest, they were just out for a few months. But Vardy was also always playing. But I just feel like it's fatigue. There's a lot of games they have to play in the championships. But then you talk about FA Cup and Carling Cup. So I guess it's mental fatigue, and it happens. They can't keep the run going on for as long as it. But it's kudos to them. They are still in the fight. They have an outstanding game to play. But until they play, then we'll be able to. I just like that the showdown is now getting more interesting. And
even with the outstanding game, it's just 3 points.
It's just 3 points, and Ipswich is closing down the barrels. And let's just hold on to our beers and look at what happened this weekend. They have a game tonight, and we'll see where it goes.
Juvie, do you think it's the slamming they got from the FA that is worrying them?
No, I think that could be a part of it, and psychologically, you have to recover from this. The fact that you're close, and But man, the guys will have to put in the psychological thing and do it for their careers. Otherwise, man, if you lose this...
Well, the sanctions are based on what happened when they were in the Premier League. I think it was 2015-2016 season when they were in the Premier League before they got demoted. So I think it's when they come into the Premier League that if eventually they do get promotion, that is when the sanctions will come.
So I'm waiting for me to get to the Premier League to now start playing. Points are deducted already.
Points are deducted. So that's, I don't know. Do they want to run away from the promotion? They can't because there's money tied to it. And they have to get promotion for pride and for the fans.
And the sanction was given because they lost money. Their books were not
balanced.
According to Juvie, balancing.
Yeah. Just like Barcelona is also facing something similar right now. The books don't seem to be, and the other guy ran away.
I was wondering why they shouldn't allow him resign. He should be tried and.
The guy that came to balance the books. How can you come to balance a book and the books that were still not balanced and you disappeared?
And you decided to
go. Now, for Ipswich, when you say congratulations, to do this catch-up this fast, just a point separating the first two and Ipswich. And whoever leads automatic qualification, then you now get to play playoffs. And that playoff is the side I really don't like in Championship.
You can see someone like Norwich sitting in 6th comfortably. They can come to the playoff and they dominate it and gain promotion. Southampton is also in the mix. We have West Brom and Albion also in the mix. These are Premier League clubs that have tasted what it feels like to play in the Premier League, and they would be eyeing that spot. So I don't know. Leicester really slacked, and they really lose their focus.
How can you lose 3 matches?
In
back to back. Not people say back to back. Good things. This is back to back.
It happens. I don't want to call the name. I mean the Blues, and I'm not calling names. I'm just saying.
Hello.
I'm only saying.
Have you gotten your salary? Okay. For those in-house, we know what that means. Up Blues. Now let's go to Liverpool. Now there is this. It was announced that he was leaving. Talking about the coach club. Now it was also in the news somehow that he was going to stay, not going to stay. But now we are hearing news of shopping and not shopping. Do you think Alonso will leave Bayern with all Bayern is saying and with all what they are not saying?
I don't think anybody that has started a project like this that is going on at Leverkusen would all of a sudden just abandon it and look for greener pastures. For a young coach, I feel like he's trying to build his portfolio. And this spell that he's having at Bayer Leverkusen is the best place for him to build up a career and the coaching. And we have all applauded how good he is or how outstanding the performance at Bayer Leverkusen has been. I mean, how many games unbeaten across all the competitions that they play. They have not lost a single game. We saw the other time in the Europa League where they were 2 goals down, coming from 2 goals down to win the game at the end of the game, at the end of 90. I mean, it's outstanding how he has been able to spur these players into just ordinary players into becoming world-class players, even players that you would admire. I think Fabian Ritz got a Germany call-up for the first time in how many years of his career, and that just speaks to the motivation he brings in, the inspiration that he is able to impact into the players, and how much of an impact he has been individually and collectively to them as a.
Do you think he's more of a Bayern player, Leverkusen player, or a Liverpool player?
I would say
his history.
His history is he's more of a Liverpool player. I mean, he was with Liverpool at the time when they did what they did against AC Milan. So he's a legend in some way if you decide to classify it. Bayern Munich has been successful all their campaigns in their league and also in Champions League. But we would say it would hold much more importance what he did at Liverpool compared to Bayern Munich, because he helped them win their 5th Champions League title, and also go toe-to-toe with Manchester United in the league then at that time. So I would say he's more of a Liverpool legend than a Bayern Munich legend.
Juvie, if it comes down to money, do you think he will move?
I think if the money is right, but
if it comes down to money.
I mean, clubs like Liverpool, they're not big spenders.
Yeah, exactly what I was going to say. They're not big spenders.
We never can tell.
But Klopp, well, apart from the fact that he said he's leaving,
it's still speculation. I read sometime on Sky Sports that he was given a 2-year contract.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm hearing contradicting news.
We'll still keep our fingers crossed, but man, if the money is right, almost anybody, apart from the Pope, that might not leave the Vatican, but almost anybody can switch.
If the money is right.
If the money is right.
Try me.
So if you're paid to leave Arsenal, you wouldn't.
You said?
If you're paid to leave supporting Arsenal, you wouldn't.
Try me. A trial will convince you. Let's get to see the fixtures for Friday and the weekend happening like for those that are not aware, friendly matches are over. All the leagues are back. And this is what it looks like. Newcastle, West Ham, Juve, who's winning?
Castle is unpredictable. When you expect them to do the ass kicking,
Castle is predictable. They are losing. They've been losing.
And
they are predictable.
And with West Ham, because they didn't have a lot of international players from their squad go
for friendly.
So they've been together. We see that Newcastle had a few players. Only Gordon I can mention at the moment, but West Ham have this spirit going for them in the past 3 games they've played. So I think they do. Anthony is back, firing all cylinders. So I don't think Newcastle can. But
they'll be home.
They will be home advantage for Newcastle. Have not always played well for them in the league. West Ham is rejuvenated. I think they are fighting for Europe. They want to go back to Europe. So yeah.
Okay, but they are still there. Let's look at Chelsea, Burnley, Juve.
I'm not a Chelsea fan, but I think
you're still going there.
Chelsea they will enjoy.
This will be a good one for Chelsea.
Yeah. Chelsea, Burnley.
I can't predict the score because, but Chelsea would triumph.
Okay, Chelsea will Forest, Castle. Well, we're not really sure. Now, do you think we are going to have a decider this weekend? Arsenal, Man
City. With the amount of players City have lost this international window, this international break, it's going to be one that Arsenal takes seriously. If they can't take it seriously and use the advantage they have, which is the injured players, of which Pep Guardiola would like to fill with youngsters. If Arsenal can play their game early, get into their stride early and play the momentum that we see them do for the first 10 minutes of every game, if they can do that, they can get the results. I mean, Man City is lacking in confidence.
First 10 minutes against Man City.
Yeah, they can. They have
Man City that will score you extra time. That's
what I'm saying. If they can utilize the first 10, because Arsenal they like to play high-end pitch from the beginning from the get-go. If they can keep up with that, if they can do that against City, of which they have done before in the past, both at Etihad and at what's it called, at their own home. If they can do that, they have what it takes to topple City.
Okay. Jovi, by Sunday, who do you think will be on top of the league?
I think Liverpool will be sitting pretty. Liverpool will be sitting pretty.
Liverpool will be sitting pretty.
Yeah.
So Liverpool is going to beat Brighton. Is that what you're saying?
It will be trumping.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it wouldn't be a walkover. We know the history. We know the history behind that game. It's always a big one.
That history, forget about it.
It's Brighton you're talking about.
It's Brighton.
Here.
Liverpool will be sitting pretty. Take my word, Monday, inshallah, I'll be here.
Okay, I want to say thank you very much for being part of the program today. Is SOUQ Sports. Like we always say, whatever your product and services are, you can bring them here and the world will get to hear about it. My name is SOUQ. Nice doing this with you. Remember, it's Easter. Be nice to your neighbors. Show the love you want others to show to you. And let's celebrate Christ. Bye.